Hello. Woo wee. Are we live yet? Wow. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Wow, let me get rid of my sunglasses. I hope that caught your attention. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, and thank you for being here. Wow. Hello and welcome to my live. First of all, I want to apologize for being tardy. It's so unlike me, but I got caught up with some technical difficulties. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm live, and I'm glad to be here. So welcome to my live. Special shout out to all who attended my last live, and thank you to all those who left wonderful comments and great feedback. It was totally helpful. Yeah. So, as usual, my name is Mary Obaye. I remain your host today. And today's topic is how to invest. Yeah, I really love investing. I don't know about anyone, but this is one of my favorite topics. Yeah. So if you're joining me live, please leave a comment in the comment section with the hashtag live. And if you catch this on a replay, don't forget to hit the comment section and say hashtag replay and where you watched me from. Yeah, I'm very glad. I'm super happy to be here and excited about this topic, as you can tell. So if you've been following me, you would know that I love to talk about success, and investing is one of the most important pillars of success. So, yes, I chose a very broad topic today because investing is too wide to cover in a short video. But I would love to talk and break it down based on my experiences, and hopefully it will help you understand it in the way I got to understand it. So what is investment? And there are different types of investments. There's time investment, there's money investment, and there's relationship investments. But as you can tell today, my main topic is money. Money investment. So I'm focusing on money investment, and I would love to talk more about money because money is a great tool. If used correctly, it solves a lot of challenges. Yeah. So how do you invest with money? Hey, thanks for coming on. I don't think I'm reading that name right. Is this Samsung? Thank you. I love you too. So basically, there are three things you can do with money. Yeah, you can spend it, you can buy things, throw a party, have fun, but the thrill is short-lived. Yeah, and then you could use it to pay debts. Maybe you owe a lot of people, and you feel guilty and you just want to pay it all back. Yeah, so you can actually pay off your debts, and that will solve some problems, and you can sleep well at night. Yeah. Another thing is you can invest it in yourself. Use it to acquire skills that will enable you give more value and earn more money. True. So how do you invest? When I started out, I never had any investments at all. But I was so glad I got, good advisors. And the very first advice I got was from my sister, yeah. And she said to me, keep a part of your salary, use it, put it in an account that you can't reach, and make sure, from time to time, you put it into an instrument, an investment that can bring, you know, a return. But as trivial as it sounded then, I know a lot of people have heard it before. You put money aside and all that, but it meant so much to me because I was just getting out of university. I just started my job, and I looked up to her. Apart from her being like my older sister, I realized that, if you don't take good advice, I mean, where else can you get it from? Your family won't do something to put you, in a bad position in the first place. So I started putting money aside. I began building the habits of setting money aside from my salary because I still work, as you know. Yeah. So as I progressed in my career, I tried to stay within the limits of my paycheck. And when I joined a company, they had a cooperative society. So it's kind of like a group of people who set aside a part of their salary for investments or for rainy days or when they need to pay off, maybe school fees so they can take loans and all that. So I put aside my bonuses, my salary increments. I just took a chunk of that and put it into, hey, Anu, I hope I got it right. Thanks for joining. And put it into my cooperative savings accounts in my company. So, but for me, the magic of investments started for me when I listened to Robert Kiyosaki's audiobook on retire young and retire rich. And it's just stuck with me, when he talked about OPM. If you've not listened to that audiobook, I would suggest you go and get it. It's really interesting. It has so much information in it that I can't cover all. But what stuck to me was OPM. And OPM means other people's money. So leveraging other people's money or leveraging the power of debt to your advantage to get a return on your investments. So for the first time in my life, I took, a loan, and I used it to replace my rickety vehicle because the vehicle was giving me so much issues, kept going in for to the repair workshop to fix it over and over. And I decided, no, I can't keep wasting money because I saw that vehicle as, something that was just taking and not giving me a return. Yes, a vehicle is not an asset, is a liability because it keeps taking cash away from your flow. So, but I saw it as an opportunity to take a loan, and I took the biggest loan I've ever taken from my cooperative at that time. And I got not a brand new car, but at least something that was cost effective and something that will not kill me and my cash flow. So, and I was able to pay off that loan within a year. And I realized how powerful that was because I had the assets. Well, the car is not an asset, but I had the car and I still had my capital, and my loan was paid off within a year. So that opened my mind, and I began to use that opportunity to take loans to start business. Yes. So at first I found some great businesses. I thought, oh yeah, this is it. So there was some point in my career when I thought, okay, I'm going to get all the money from my cooperative and just put it into this opportunity, and just hopefully it's going to make me a ton of money. But I then got another advice. So the president of our cooperative told me, she said, don't pull out your whole money. I thought she was crazy. In fact, I actually almost cried that day. But when she sat me down, she told me, why not take the loan to cover your investment in that opportunity? And if your business does well, then you can come and get the remaining of your money and continue your business. Okay, so I took her advice, even though I felt really bad, but it paid off. Guess what? That business opportunity failed, yes, big time. And I was so glad that even though the opportunity failed, I didn't lose my capital because I could pay it off from my salary. So for the rest of that year, I had to take a step back and realize, okay, where did I go wrong? What can I do to make sure when I take a loan, I can actually get a return on my investment? So why do I share my stories? I'm hoping it will inspire someone out there, whoever gets to watch it, to see that these principles, even though they seem trivial, can open up brighter financial opportunities, especially for those who work. So even if no matter how little you earn, I mean it, no matter how little you earn, set something aside, either daily, weekly, or monthly. Set it aside. Don't even think about it. Put it in an account that you don't have a credit card or a debit card to get it out. That you know that it's only when you are in a state of an emergency that you need to, quickly get to the bank, and fill in some forms and get it out. That way, you build your discipline on setting money aside. And you'll see over time, you'll be able to build your funds aside. And, because this topic is so wide, you can't really put it in a 15 minutes video. There's so many things I would love to talk about investing. And if you be so gracious to join me next week, I'll be going into the benefits of investing, the things you should invest in, because there are so many opportunities out there that can help you get steady cash flow. Yes. So I'm so glad that you joined me today. Thank you for all of you who came. And guess what? Tomorrow there'll be a webinar with my team. I always talk about my team. Maybe I'm going to do something about that, So we'll be meeting tomorrow, 12 midnight for West Africa and 7 p.m. Eastern, depending on where you're joining. Please join us and meet like-minded individuals who are unlocking investment opportunities for their present and their future. So if you like to join, please ask me for the link in the comment section or check my Facebook storyline, Until we meet again, remember, the most important project you can ever work on is you. Invest in you. Put your money together and get ready. Thank you so much for joining. Till we meet again next week, it's bye-bye. Take care.